I don't think people fully have the understanding of like, look, the reason why I'm doing this music stuff is for the pure artistry. It's not because, oh, I could get fame or clout. It's the pure artistry of music. So that's why, like, you'll never see me signed to like a record label, because I've seen everything that like Michael Jackson's had to go through, but his pursuit was to become the greatest. He just kept wanting to add more and more for himself. And that's not what my goal is. My goal is to show the music that I have in my heart and in my head, in my spirit, the stuff that plays constantly. And like, I'm going to be honest with you, even down the line, I would eventually love to make an album for Michael Jackson. You know, I know it would technically be, what's the word, posthumous, and wouldn't really exactly be his, but I would basically put together a whole team of people that I think Michael Jackson would have loved to work with, people that he would have respected well. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of my hope for in the future. Yeah, but my goal right now is to finish working on the album Gray, formerly Hours Before Dawn, and just seeing what's next for me. When I hit up 88 Keys, I think his thought process was, oh, this guy's trying to meet Ye. He wants to clout chase, all this stuff. And I think that's where it kind of gets mixed up, because when I try to approach people who are connected to famous people who I really want to work with, people think, oh, you want to work with him so he can give you the fame or the clout. No, I think we can mutually benefit from each other in a way that's like, you know, I know how to take things to the next level. I know how to elevate things. And people see it all the time with my music. I mean, ask anyone that I know, like, what I'm always doing is I'm listening to the music that I got and I go, this isn't good enough. You know, I think it's a great song, but it isn't good enough. It isn't the standard that I like. And it's very rare that a song will actually catch my ear, or like something that I've made will actually catch my ear to make me go, hey, that's great. Let's put that on the album. The reason why I hit these people up and I'm like, yo, let me work with Ye, is because there's pure artistry involved. There's stuff that I want done for my album that I can't do for my album, but Ye and his team can do. And there's also things that they want done for their album that they can't do, which I can do. Now imagine if I were to work with Ye. How would that go? When it comes to working with him, I would challenge him the same way I challenge myself. Is this the standard of which I hear Ye? For me, it's, is this the standard that I hear being Conor Gray? Let's make a playlist of your greatest songs and see if this goes hit for hit with it. A lot of the times, my personal standard is, hey, let me put Michael Jackson's music and Ye's music on the same playlist, and let me see what I think is better. Do I think this is one of their best songs? Do I think this is one of their worst songs? Let me see which is which. If I think it's one of their best songs, how can I compete with that? How can I make something that's to that level or higher? I would push Ye to do the same exact thing. Now look, when it comes to the personal music, the reason why I'm so kind of pushy of trying to get top tier producers and network out to people who are connected to celebrities is because there's a lot of stuff that I can't do. And you gotta understand, the vision for the album Gray, formerly known as Hours Before Dawn, is so freaking huge that it's in like the competition of like Thriller, the Bad Album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. We talk about some of the greatest albums in history, and I'm saying, how can I do better than this? And mind you, I've been trying to do that all by myself for like the past year and a half now, maybe 2 years. I think it's mutually beneficial if me and Ye and some other big musicians or producers were to work together. I think right now we have a big chance of creating history unlike we've ever heard before. And I promise you, I'm not just talking out of my butt, like I'm being so for real. You guys have heard 2 songs which I've approved to finally go on to the album, and you guys think it's amazing. Now, how much further can we take it? How much further can we push it? How much farther can we go from here? A lot farther. So let's continue to do this. And in the meantime, if you guys would help push me out, I could also help your favorite artists take their music not just to the next level, but to the very peak of what they could be. So I ask you guys, please tag people like Ye and your favorite artists and people around them in this post. Please like this post, please follow it, because there's so much more to come. And I can't wait to start this future of doing music. God bless you all.
Now you heard the man, okay? Go tag Ye, go tag 88 Keys, everyone in that friend circle, and let's try to put Connor on, for real. Because look, bro has been grinding, and I see it, dude. We talk like all the time, literally like a lot, bro. And truthfully, this dude is not lying what he's telling you about. He doesn't approve of his own music until it's dang near perfected. And to be honest with you, that takes a very long time. I know it because I make edits and stuff. I know how much times you have to go over it. It's countless. It can be like 30 times you're going over it, maybe 60. So I want y'all to go and push his music. It's on Spotify. You can find his TikTok. You can find freaking his Instagram at _CGX93 _. Make sure to go follow bro. Now, another thing I want to say. Help us with this grind, bro. Let's build this YouTube channel. Box State Media is not what it was before. Now what we're going to add into it is artists that are really about Christ, that are really going to be pushing the gospel. And on top of that, they're not just trying to make a name for themselves. They're trying to help people out. Another thing I'm going to be doing, I want to start a sports podcast. In that podcast, the first episode will be dropped on this channel on December 8th, 2025. We're going to be covering the Denver Broncos. We're going to be covering the Denver Nuggets, the Colorado Avalanche. So make sure to stay tuned, subscribe, and let's freaking run this up, bro. This isn't about the numbers. This is about the influence. And the more influence that we have, the more people we could turn to God. Join us on this mission. Don't freaking just bypass it, because it's something that's going to be beautiful. It's something that's going to be amazing. Something that's going to be a dynasty, a legacy. So do not miss out. Make sure to go run us up on all social medias, push the music, push the videos, push all the content. The more you do that, the more you're helping us out, but on top of that, you're helping out the kingdom of heaven. Because the videos that I want to do on my main channel are mainly gospel videos. I don't want to do this and say like, oh, Jesus, I get to go to heaven because I've done this and that. It says in Matthew chapter 7, verse 21, not everybody who comes to me and says, Lord, Lord, is going to make it into the kingdom of heaven, but only those who do the will of my Father which is in heaven. What is the will of the Father? John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, and whoever shall believe in him shall not perish but will inherit everlasting life. Understand that the Lord, he loves you guys, and you guys are not going to go to heaven off of your good works. You will go to heaven based off of your faith in Jesus Christ. So that's what I want to push. That's my why. I'm pushing Jesus Christ, and the same as Connor. Connor's pushing Jesus like big time, and I believe and I declare that God is going to push us forward. But I want you to be a part of this, so make sure to subscribe.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, 40 Days, 40 Nights. I'm here with freaking Connor Gray over here. Say what's up.
Yeah, I'm, y'all know me, musician, former gubernatorial candidate in Massachusetts. So we got some star power in here, man. You know what I mean?
Sure. Hey, both the NBA champions, the NBA champions too.
Yeah, both of our teams. Both of our teams, right? Yeah, because I know I'm wearing a Lakers hat right now. I'll make my thing bigger. I know I'm wearing that Lakers hat, but nah, I'm a Celtics fan. I even got like a trash bin in my room somewhere, and it's just like a Celtics bin. Actually, that doesn't sound good. Saying I have a Celtics trash bin and I'm wearing a Lakers hat, that don't sound too good. Now I got Tatum jerseys.
Bro.
Although I also got LeBron jerseys too, so I can't really say nothing.
Yeah. But LeBron's OG, especially when he was on the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
But
Tatum's face. It's Jokic, Tatum.
Yeah, Jokic, Tatum.
Tatum, yeah.
Top LeBron right now. That's who whoops freaking LeBron's butt every time.
Yeah. All right, man. But yeah. So we're gonna be discussing the death of Charlie Kirk and just how.
The moment you mention the name Jesus Christ of Nazareth, all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. Why? Because the one who rules the world is Satan. And Satan knows the only one that put him to shame is Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I'm Nayeli, and I have 1 year before I graduate and have to get a job. So let me sing you my song so music can become my job.
Where to go? One step closer, far from home. One for tomorrow, where to go? Gotta know, I'm one step closer. Where to go? One step closer, far from home.